one thing in this league, we all scorers on this table right here. And when you don't have that ability to make shots that night, one thing you can control is effort. You don't know what type of energy or what type of thing that you do on the defensive end that'll unite your troops in that game. I just don't know. I envy these guys that had the opportunity to play on this level. I didn't get that chance. I'm self-motivated. I will be ready to play any game, especially on this level right here. And, Paul, you can witness that.
Yeah, it's really mind-boggling, especially what's at stake. You're talking about an NBA championship, for guys to come out. But usually it's been the road team. It's easy to play with injury at home. You have your crowd. Some nights you don't get the proper rest. Guys are at home.
NBA Finals. It is 4 to 7 games.
You can get restless because
you can sleep all summer.
This is all that's on your mind is playing for the NBA championship.
You think so?
I agree too. That in the first game, your nerves, you're a little jittered. But second and third game, it shouldn't be no question about your effort whatsoever.
Well, I want to ask you about this because Steph and Draymond Green both just talked to the media in the last hour. Steph also used the effort word 3 times in his opening statement, and Draymond said, "Ain't no X and O going to win this series. I can assure you it is going to be who plays the hardest." Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. I mean, it's who plays the hardest. By this time, you know what they're going to do. It's no special game plan you can actually throw at them. It's all about who wants it more. And right now, like Paul said, the home team, when they step on the floor, they want it more. So it's going to come down to who can win on whose floor. Because if not, at the end of the day, we go to Game 7.
And people were talking about, well, they had the home court advantage. Well, if you're a road team, I mean, you only have three home games. You got to win on the road.
Yeah,
so, I mean, in the home court advantage, yeah, it helps to some degree, but there's loud noise on the road as well, and you just got to play through that.
So Cleveland.com had a story about how after Game 2, one of the assistant coaches just laid into the guys. He questioned their effort, he questioned their aggression, their dedication, and then that was part of what led to them coming out in Game 3. Have you guys been in that situation where you have had someone in the locker room just wake y'all up?
For sure. I mean, and like you said, you sit there and you hear the media say, why should we have to drive home effort? It happens on 82 games. It happens, but now when you're in the playoffs, that's one thing you shouldn't have to talk about. Execution maybe, but effort. That.
Have you teammates?
Maybe during the regular season, like Vince said. But what's at stake here? This is what you dream of. This is what you've talked about all season. Now, you can't say maybe next year.
Right.
You never know if you're going to make it back the next year.
I feel much better that this has been bothering me for the last 24 hours. And
because I'm telling you, if he comes in this game and start, because it's out there, if he comes in this game and start, and
so you want to do it for his protection.
He's off to a rough start, man, it's going to be bad.
But at this point, like Paul has said, what you're playing for, do you have to sell him? Or do you say, hey, this is where we want to go? Okay? We're playing for the bigger picture right now.
You have to sell him. You have to sell him.
What about you? Do you think are you in the selling business, or are you just starting Kevin Love, a max player, making $100 million?
I'm going to start Kevin Love. For one, this is the thing. If it can go either way. You go out there. I think no matter who played yesterday, the Cavs were going to just win that game.
Okay.
I mean, it was just too much urgency. They could have put 5 Tyronn Lues out there. I thought they were going to win yesterday.
I don't know if we want to go.
No. I get what Paul is saying, but it's a little bit of both. Not having Kevin Love out there, adding some versatility to your lineup, and home court advantage. I mean, we're not just saying it's all because he didn't play. But I'm just saying coming back and what the perception is out here, it'd be a bad look.
But the reason I say you start him because everything's working right now.
Right.
So why change your mojo, whatever.
Right.
But if it tends to go bad, now you can bring Kevin Love in.
Well,
on the flip side, I mean, they're kind of protect.
Got to protect the player.
The player and worried about the sensitivity. I get that.
They got there because of Kevin Love.
Right.
They had the regular season because of Kevin Love.
Now,
if you just go away from what you've been doing all year because of one game.
Well, you haven't won in this.
Like, say, Tracy, how would you feel if your team won? You in the playoffs. You're the star. But the same way. You get hurt one game, you're back the next. Are you going to feel a certain type of way if you're not starting?
You said I'm the star. LeBron
Kevin
is
Love
the
is one of their
star.
stars.
Oh, there we go.
So,
And that is that, ladies and
but
gentlemen.
you can play that so many different ways. Like I said, so now if you put him in the rotation as a starter, you're putting that pressure on him. And we've all heard about Ty Lue saying, "Oh, I didn't put him back in the game because I'm protecting him." Remember him saying that. So now you're worrying about his feelings.
And what is that
It's the
saying?
playoffs.
But with Ty Lue saying that means he knows he's fragile a little bit.
So-
You don't want to put him in that situation.
So if you put him out there and he doesn't play well, now what?
Yes.
All right, I got another
Probably
one
gonna
for
lose him.
you. So the little theory going around Cleveland is that another option is they could put Kevin Love in the starting lineup, but also have Richard Jefferson in there by taking out Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson was
No way.
a beast in Game 3.
Exactly.
You cannot do that.
So that to me is messing with your defense. But that is the undercurrent going on today. in
I do
Cleveland.
think they have the luxury, though, regardless if you stick with your lineup from Game 3, if it goes bad, throw him in. Or if you choose to put Kevin Love in, if it goes bad, the first 5 minutes, you can put RJ back in.
Yes, exactly. I
Immediately.
agree.
So you can do that as well. So you have options. But which one is the right option?
Would you trade Kevin Love for Richard Jefferson?
That is a great question in all this. Paul
about
Pierce has just boiled
about
it
that?
down for us. We are going to take a quick break on that note. These guys are going to keep talking about it after the break, and we will be back to discuss also Steph Curry. Does he have to step up and become the MVP of this series, or does he just need to win the series? We got a little disagreement on the desk, so we will bring that to you as well.
The Jump is brought to you by Mobile One Extended Performance Synthetic Motor Oil.
Nothing good is safe while Snow's alive.
My dear Miss Everdean, make no mistake. The game is coming to its end.
If you're killing Katniss, our lives, they mean something.
Got one shot.
Let's make it count.
I want one!
Humans are moving here now from Florida.
Go to the city, Norm, and convince them not to move here.
What could a bear like me do in a city like this? Act natural. Not that natural.
Shake it up, Norm.
Norm of the North.
Lemmings!
Wait for it.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
I'm here to see Mr. Black.
Hannah?
Christian. Ow! That hurts. Oh, ah! So, how did you make your money?
My life wasn't always easy.
Give me a smile. Okay, no smile.
We have to talk.
You mean like white people? I like it the black way.
What you not going to?
Oh, no, what you not? Don't let me get to clapping, boo.
50 Shades of Black.
I'm Anne. I'm a scientist.
Recycling takes a team.
Why don't you let me and me help you out?
Everyone plays a part. Don't trash
I love taking stuff apart and building new things out of it.
what could be treasure.
Pal's my most advanced android. This is awesome. You haven't seen anything yet.
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Captivating shows.
addictive series, the biggest new movies. You can have it all with HBO from Sling TV. Get instant access anytime, free with your HBO subscription. It's the entertainment you deserve. Make it yours, HBO. Add HBO Live and On Demand for only $15 more a month with the best of live TV. Go to sling.com today.
10,000 people have entered the forest and have never come out.
The forest is very dangerous.
Spirits cannot rest there. They come back angry.
Some people believe it's a gateway to the other side.
The forest.
Of the NBA Finals, 9 Eastern on ABC. And right now, we are back at the jump. We are right outside the arena here in Cleveland. I'm Rachel Nichols here with, just a regular all-star panel of awesome basketball players. Paul Pierce, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, just a couple dudes who know how to hoop. What can you do? I want to talk to you guys about Steph Curry, who has been averaging 16 points a game in the finals thus far. That is so far below his regular season average of 30 a game. And Tracy, you and I have been talking about this for 2 days. Does Steph Curry need to step up and be the man in this series? Does he need to be the Finals MVP, or does he just need to help his team win?
Well, I would love for him to be the Finals MVP. I don't want to see, if they was to win the series, I don't want to see a role player win it again. By him being, the two-time MVP of our league, the first unanimous, may I add, of our
Which
league.
you've had no opinions about at all.
Listen, he needs to be the man. I think his effort in Game 3 just wasn't there. And they say he's not in a good rhythm. Well, how do you get in the rhythm if you're a shooter? You shoot the ball. You got to get.
Shoot, baby.
One thing we're gonna do up here, if we're struggling with our shot, we're gonna give ourselves a chance. And I don't think he's giving himself a chance. Yes, he has to do more in order for them to win this series.
I mean, would you have been okay with anyone else winning Finals MVP except for you?
Well, I mean, the object is to win it. I would have been okay with it. But in this case, Steph does need to step up. I mean, as long with Clay. These guys draw so much attention. They've won. He's won MVP. He has to take the lead now. I mean, especially coming off of a huge loss on the road. A team that pretty much everybody said was invincible.
Right.
Well, he needs to step up, and they all need to show us then. Show us why they were invincible is because Steph Curry was his dominant way throughout the regular season and playoffs.
And I just don't want people to think now they have to impose their will on the game.
Right.
It's particularly in the beginning. If they're not making shots, that's when you make plays for other guys, get them easy shots. Then the second half, it's your show. As we know, that's when superstars step up, regardless of it's the playoffs, regular season, whatever. Second half is my time.
And you can't say, well, they're playing great defense. I mean, we all seen all the defenses. You as the MVP, you've seen all the defenses. Right. That is not a problem. You're a guy that can create your own shot, so you can bring it up, and you can take your man one-on-one. You can get shots. I just think he needs to be more aggressive.
There's no defense that you can create to stop a two-time MVP.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, I personally didn't have as much of an issue with it in the first 2 games because they won the games. And in the end, you got to win the games and win the finals. That's what you are here to do. When it doesn't work that way in Game 3, though, then you have to step up. You guys have all had that internal call. What is it like when you know it is a do or die, it is a playoff game, and it is on you? What does it feel like?
I mean, you're used to the pressure. Do you
think about it going into the game?
You definitely think about it. You think about it, you sleep on it, you dream about it, you picture it.
Really?
You picture yourself being in that moment. And when you get to the gym, you already can see the outcome. You're ready for it. You're embracing it.
And you have a game plan.
You want it.
You have a game plan. You go, I'm going out here, I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to get my guys involved and ready to go. If they're not ready to go, it's my time. That's who I am.
Follow my lead.
Let's go. As being a superstar, that's what you're supposed to do.
What I did as a player is I played the game before I even got to the arena.
Absolutely.
So all that stuff we hear, visualizing, that's true? Y'all do that?
I played the game before I even reached the arena because I know the situations that I'm going to be in. I already know the opponents that I'm playing against, the defenses. So I play the game before I'm going to get there. So when those situations happen in the game, I already know what I need to do.
Yeah, and we got to give credit to LeBron. You said follow my lead. That is literally what he said to the players last night on his team. And that is what we were saying. We were waiting for it, right? The first 2 games, we didn't see it from him. What did you think of the way he stepped stepped up yesterday?
Well, it was more like follow Kyrie's lead yesterday.
I've been telling people that.
Let's be honest. I mean, and then LeBron
James
came
cannot
along.
win for losing, people.
He was off to a rocky start.
Right.
Yeah, it was follow Kyrie's lead, and then LeBron came along. So, well, between one of them, I mean, somebody has to take the lead. And yesterday, it was definitely Kyrie.
I thought LeBron played a very smart game. You know, letting Kyrie because he had the hot hand. I thought he was deferring to him a little bit, and I thought he was pressing. He was driving to the basket and taking some wild shots there, but he got it together in the second half.
But adding to that, LeBron knew when it was his time.
Yes.
When things started to tail off, okay, now it's my time to be the superstar that I am and impose my will on this game and get us a victory because they had to win this game.
Alley-oop? Did you know that he still had the hops like that? I mean, he was this far above the basket. I was pretty impressed.
I actually stood up when he did it.
Did you?
I became a fan. I didn't see it coming.
Young T-Mac.
Right? I mean, and you did have that little Steph LeBron moment also when it was the dead ball and Steph goes up to try to dunk it anyway, and LeBron just said, "Oh, no. That was all KG, right?"
I like that. I like that.
That was like your guy, KG.
You don't want to score to see the ball go in the hoop.
Right. And you know,
But
Steph's trying to get going.
we're not trying to let you get going.
Right.
You're already struggling. Well, we're going to make sure you continue to struggle.
So please, will you tell me that in Game 4 we are finally going to see the LeBron and the Cavs best versus Steph and the Warriors
sure hope
best?
so.
Because I'm done with all
I don't want to see no blowouts. I want to see Steph at his best, LeBron at his best, Clay at his best, Kyrie. I want to see the superstars be stars.
I just want to see a close game.
Yeah.
How about just a close game?
Well, I think everyone knows the stakes here. We're in the very beginning of the show. We're talking about effort and desperation. The Warriors know if they lose this game, it is an entirely different series, and the Cavaliers know if they lose this game, the series is virtually over.
Yeah.
So
who's the pressure on?
Cavs.
Tell me, who's the pressure on? Go.
I think the pressure is on the Cavs.
You?
Because you don't want to go.
So.
You don't want to go to
Vince
state
Carter
down.
can ask the questions.
No.
He can't answer them. Come on.
Cavs.
Because
if not,
pressure is still on the Cavs. Momentum is going Cavs' way so far.
Oh, interesting.
I got that.
All right. Before we take our next break, I do want to take your quick temperature. Oh, we're going to take a break now. We will come back and we'll take your temperature on things. See, that's a tease, people. That is a tease. We'll go to break now.
I be running with the squad, we be going so hard like whoa. You know what it is, and we always get it.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Look, this isn't easy for me either, but it just feels right.
This isn't how we raised you.
You never wanted to try it.
Enough.
You must have known I was a little different.
Not this different.
Start your own legacy with the power of infinity. Now through June 30th, lease the QX50 for $319 a month.
In every game, there are moments worthy of another look. From every angle in the house. Experience 360-degree replay from Intel. Yes!
This just got interesting. Why pause to take a pill?
or stop to find a bathroom. Cialis for daily use is approved to treat both erectile dysfunction and the urinary symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain or Adempas for pulmonary hypertension, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis and a $200 savings card.
He's really in the weeds with his broker's recommendations.
Oh, would you look at that? He's calling his broker. This man has the heart of a lion.
Are you asking enough questions about the way your wealth is managed? Wealth Management at Charles Schwab.
Unleash your refreshing citrus kick. Do the do.
The Home Depot is pouring more into paint. We're mixing inspiration with innovation, and that's just the beginning. We've changed every part of the experience, right down to the samples. Now, you can try any shade in any shade.
Brought to you by Valspar Paint. Change for the better.
Welcome back to The Jump. You are watching footage from last night. Mr. Vince Carter awarded the prestigious Teammate of the Year award.
For that, Teammate of the Year.
Well, you were his teammate in Toronto.
Wait.
Is he really all that?
Hey,
Come
say
on.
what you said. He was a bad teammate for putting.
I mean, what do you do to what do you do to get that? You take donuts to the, you bring donuts to the rookies. He's washing the other guys' cars. Hey, great. I need you.
Hey guys, I
need
to stay down and get the bags in the morning when y'all land. Hey, I got 2 o'clock in the morning.
I thought it was lovely. Congratulations. I just don't listen to them.
Hey, now come wash my car.
Hey man, just the wrong jersey. I need to. I got you.
Yeah, all right. Talk about another moment from last night. Timothy Mozgov set a screen on Klay Thompson. This was knee to thigh, and it knocked Klay out of the game briefly. Now, afterward, he called the play kind of dirty. Guys, is he kind of right?
No, I just thought it was a legal screen. There was nothing dirty about it. I mean,
His point was guys normally scream with their chest. They don't scream right there.
If you look at the video right here, it looks like Mozgov was coming up to set a screen.
Yeah.
But Kyrie chose to go ahead and
nothing dirty about it.
beat him.
Yeah, you guys. All right.
As a defender, if you don't see it, that's the first thing you think.
I've
you don't know what's going on.
never seen an angle of that screen, but I don't think it was dirty.
All right. This gives me more time to move on to the question I really want to spend the rest of the show talking about. Paul Pierce.
What's up?
You are 38 years old.
Hey.
You have spent 18 seasons in the NBA.
All right.
Here we go.
I've already been here, brother.
Vince had to sit through this on our show last month. This is your turn now.
Heard you.
All you.
I've heard you. And, brother, you're doing a great job. Come on this side.
Come on to ESPN. We are ready for you.
Well, what's Vince doing? I'm doing whatever Vince is doing.
Vince has another year left on his deal. He's staying for another year. What are you doing?
You know, I'm going to take the next 3 weeks to figure out. I'm taking the family on a vacation. Family's going on vacation on the 20th to the 27th.
I'm
when I come
back.
back.
Yeah, because you guys haven't talked about
pouring this out for Paul Pierce's basketball career. He's coming on this side. He's coming on this side with us. Phenomenal career, first ballot Hall of Famer.
Come on, we're ready for you.
Right now, I'm 50-50.
Okay, are you really 50-50? You're telling us you're
right now.
By the way, I love competing against these 2 guys when I played in Orlando,
right?
Eastern Conference. I mean, this dude was one of the toughest. This cat right here, just athletic and just
difficult.
Great battle. So it's, when you see guys like that, like now we're at the other side of our careers, and you have a decision to make. Well, we have a decision to make. You already made your decision. You hate to see guys go. So, I mean, I could understand where he is being 50-50.
I mean, it is definitely a loss for the league if Paul Pierce is not playing it.
Man,
you gave us so much. You could deserve to do whatever you want to do.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
It's been a long 18 years.
Long 18, brother.
How's the
Go
body?
ahead and give your
How's the
speech.
body
We got about
feeling?
30 seconds, Pete. Go ahead. Come on, we got 1 minute. Go ahead and give it. He said,
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't write my death left off yet.
To the basketball community, I appreciate it.
When you got stuck in that starting role in the Portland in the playoff series, did you feel like, yeah, I still got it, or did you feel like, yeah, I'm Danny Glover, I'm too old for this?
Mixed emotions. I don't know. I mean, this practice is getting a lot harder. Waking up is getting a lot harder.
It's not as easy. It's not as easy.
Getting ready for training camp.
No, he's talking about during the season. Once you go, it's
getting up out of bed,
man,
the Achilles, them first couple steps.
Man.
Well, it's one thing
It's not enough fish oil pills I can take.
That you can take.
I mean, right? It's getting going in the first place. You were talking about once you sit down and then having to get
and then having to get it going again. That's the toughest.
Paul Pierce might just be sitting here for the rest of the week because he might not be able to get back up. I do want to say
this may be a good look.
This could be it. This is a good show, people. We're just going to stick. With this. Thank y'all for joining us.
Yes.
Seriously, great show today. We will be back at a special time and place tomorrow on The Jump, 1 p.m.
The Cavaliers have effectively frozen the pond for the Splash Brothers during the first 3 games of the finals. What are you doing differently? How are you keeping them from getting to their spots, getting open looks? And how do you plan to maintain that momentum in Game 4 on Friday night?
Swish.
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota.
Welcome to Sports Nation. Michelle Beadle, Max Kellerman, Marcellus Wiley. What?
Yeah, that was
What's so complicated about that question?
I agree.
It was quite beautiful.
If you can't ask that question, what are you there for?
Well, just changing it up, making it like visual.
Well, LeBron was in a different place because he had on First Tabernacle.
We're going to start with our first topic. Trash Brothers 2.0. For the record, that's not my idea. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson continue to struggle in the NBA Finals. Steph in particular, averaging 16 points a game. LeBron, on the other hand, the man you're making fun of, defied gravity, threw down a huge dunk. Hey, Steph, what's happening out there?
They were playing aggressive defense, and they came out with a big punch. But I didn't do anything about it or play my game. And for me to do what I need to do to help my team, I have to play 100 times better than I did.
I believe it's that time.
Yeah.
Do we get to rip Steph Curry now?
I've been on it. Let's hear y'all join.
This is what Phil Jackson meant when he said LeBron needs to be MJ and put on his cape. LeBron did that last night, to his credit. He figured out a way to get it done, whether it was scoring, hooking up teammates, playing the point, whatever it was, he got it done. Now, Steph Curry is in the same position. When he's not putting up big numbers, but his team's winning by 30, that's cool. When he's not putting up big numbers, meaning his team needs him to, and they're getting blown out by 30, no good. And what's happening to Steph in these finals, I've said it many times this year, he is uniquely suited for this NBA. The reason he's the best player in the NBA, we can argue about that in a second. The reason he is not because he'd be ever the best player in any other era compared to LeBron or others. But in this NBA, Steph has to player in the league because he can't be there when you need him most.
I find no enjoyment in seeing Steph Curry play in 9 NBA Finals games, and at least 4 of those games are bad games. They play better, and the other 2 games suspect. And then there's been a few good games. With that said,
that's one every, let's say,
2. 2, I think.
2 of them was due.
All right, here we go. So then when I hear your coach ask you on the sidelines, are you okay? And then I know that Steph's a historian of the game, and I know this, so Steph knows this. Of the 17, this is before this year, the 17 guys who have won NBA MVP, and those guys have gone to the finals, all of them won finals MVP except one. Other than you, Steph, was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, guess what? He got hurt in the finals. So, Steph, no one has ever done what you have done. It's unprecedented. And guess what? You're going to do it again?
Why does it matter?
So that is a problem. The same challenge is there for Steph that Phil said to LeBron before last night's game. put your cape on.
Okay.
Get it done. Figure it out.
Glad
Figure
you
it out.
mentioned it. I want to show you something. Now, there are some people out there, and you knew this was going to happen. Made a big deal about LeBron blocking Steph's layup attempt. That was a dead ball. Van Gundy, Mark Jackson, they both commented on this. You knew as soon as it happened. The hot takes would just spew. Did you make anything of that?
Hell yeah, I did. I stood up, spilled a little of my drink on me. I was like, whoa! Because you know what LeBron is thinking. Best player in the world, huh? Oh, you want to go out there do a little extracurricular? That's my throne, punk. And then he just smacked him down and just let him know, Steph, if you shooting from 50 feet, you can have this. If you shooting from 30 feet, you can have that. But if you come in here with a Minar, if you try to come to my throne as I'm the king of basketball still standing, that was a shot. If I were playing football in my world and I tried to just throw the ball to my teammate and somebody from the other team had the nerve to come up to me and knock the ball out of my hand, there will never be a stop to that fight. But Steph Curry,
so catty.
Curry knew it. Like, they really are, I hate to say it, they really are getting in his head, and he's responded to it.
Look, this is great by LeBron. I love this. Yeah. And I totally agree. It's a bully move because Steph is coming for the throne. Now, after these finals, if he doesn't get the MVP, look, if the Cavs win and LeBron gets MVP, it's still LeBron's world. He took that title right back. You could argue he never lost it. There's a long way to go in this series. Steph could still right the ship and end the argument the other way, too. But right now, the way LeBron did that, it's sending Steph Curry a message. In no way am I going to let you get any kind of even little psychological advantage.
But it's weird because I thought LeBron didn't listen to media or read anything. Why is he so angry?
That's not angry. He knows he doesn't need to be told. He watches Steph and he knows.
That's not
but he doesn't watch. Remember, he used to text during games.
That's blackout during the playoffs. He watches in the regular season.
So Kevin Love was out last night. He did not clear concussion protocol. Didn't seem to matter because Richard, never getting old Jefferson, stepped into the starting lineup, had a pretty good game. Ty Lue, is there a controversy brewing?
Coach, if Kevin is able to go in Game 4, how would you expect to use him?
Do I have to tell you?
That's up to you.
I'm not going to tell you. Putting Richard Jefferson in the starting lineup, I just think he gave us a speed. I thought he gave us a physicality on Harrison Barnes, and that was we was able to slide LeBron over to Draymond Green, which helped us out a lot. We were able to switch pick and rolls and things like that. So just being able to get up the floor offensively, of pushing the ball, pushing the tempo, and RJ's aggressiveness on the defensive end.
A starting lineup controversy mid-finals.
Another one. We had one last year.
I know. It's just, it's fun.
Oh, they got to make adjustments. And this was my thing about this matchup for the Cavs going into the series. I saw this from a mile away. Like, what? Kevin Love is the Achilles heel of this team. The Warriors are going to expose Kevin Love's defensive deficiencies like none other. It's not just about the starting lineup. I don't see how you have Kevin Love in the fourth quarter against this Warriors team. And let's be honest. This was, you don't ever want to see a guy get hurt. But as soon as you found out Kevin Love wasn't going to play in Game 3, you thought the Cavs have a real shot to win this game. They're going to have to figure out a way to get him minutes, but they're also going to have to figure out a way to limit those minutes so the damage done against the Cavs is not, too great to overcome.
Yeah, he lost his starting job just because of the speed element, the athleticism. It allows them to switch better on defense, allows them to collapse better on defense. You saw Richard Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson was moving on up. Oh, hey.
Got that in.
Mr. Jefferson moving on up. But here's the thing. If Tyronn Lue listens to one player and one player only, Draymond Green, Kevin Love is going to start because Draymond is upset that Kevin Love is not playing because now guess who's guarding Draymond? LeBron, King, James. And you saw Draymond said, I want no parts of that. You saw Steph Curry getting thrown to the ground. You saw LeBron being able to be the free safety he wanted to be. When they put him at the 5 in Game 2, and LeBron got exposed because in that game, a lot of it, Kevin Love was out there, and LeBron's trying to do his job, do Kevin Love's job. Problem. Now with Richard Jefferson out there with those quick hands and I don't know how at 35, 36 years old, quick feet.
Sometimes it happens.
He's able to close those gaps, and it's helping their defense.
When LeBron came out in this game and set the tone on both ends of the floor, follow me, and all this stuff before the game, and then he actually goes and sets that example, closing out on guys and switching, rotating, and all this stuff. Kevin Love on the floor, he may even want to try to do that, but the way the Warriors spread the floor, it's too much. He can't get back. He can't recover, but other guys can.
I knew it was special when Draymond Green did a reverse layup and got it blocked by LeBron. You don't get reverse layups blocked.
No more talking, because we need a lot of time for the B block today.
Okay.
Coming up, we are joined by rapper, producer, director, and most importantly, guy who can curse NBA players and it works. Little B the Bass God. We've got a lot of questions.
Oh, let's do this. This is Sports Nation. Got my Vans on. It look like
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
That's not fair. He should give you your rollerblades back. And she's back. Storm coming?
Very dangerous cheese storm.
Presenting the American Express Blue Cash Everyday Card with cash back on this.
Mouth toys. That really takes me back.
Cash back on this.
Bologna and medical gauze.
And even this.
Who said shrimp?
Ah, shrimp. The lobster's little brother. Great choice.
Oh, I'm so shrimp rich.
All with no annual fee. Cash back on purchases backed by the service and security of American Express.
This is our point of view. If there's a better way, take it. If there's a claim, stake it. If there's a perception, escape it. If there's an open road, never waste it. And if there's a dream to be chased, chase it. This is what we make, and this is how we make it.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Unleash your refreshing citrus kick. Do the do.
These new Fruit of the Loom breathable underwear are perfect.
They need a name just as perfect.
Cool's Gold.
The Pants Snorkel.
Briefs.
House of Mesh Representatives.
Shiver Me Trousers.
Pantarctica.
Fruit of the Luge.
Thank you, Marvin.
Breathable underwear?
Mr. Meshy goes to Windington.
Breezy Fosheezy.
You're a genius. We'll call it Breezy.
No. We're gonna call it New Breathable Underwear by Fruit of the Loom. No.
Shorts.
That's right. Spring is here, and it's time to dehibernate at the Bass Pro Shop's Big Short Takeover, featuring over 70 styles of men's shorts starting at just $16.74, and a huge selection of ladies' shorts starting under $10. Deals are in bloom throughout the store, now through May 15th at the Big Short Takeover. Your adventure starts here.
Shorts.
Wendy's spin on the Bacon Mozzarella Burger is a deliciously different experience. With thick-cut oven-baked bacon, juicy never-frozen beef, melty mozzarella, and a garlic Parmesan sauce. Wendy's Bacon Mozzarella Burger is a can't-miss collaboration.
The Summers on Us sales event from Kia is back. Celebrate summer with 0 payments due for 5 months, including your first 2 months on us. Plus, get 0% financing on the stylish Optima and Optima Hybrid. Only at the Summers on Us sales event from Kia.
Welcome back to Sports Nation, presented by Toyota.
Welcome back to Sports Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you rapper, producer, and Kevin Durant's worst nightmare, Lil B the Bass God. Welcome. Welcome. This is very serious.
Yes.
This is not to be, this is like magic.
Right.
Welcome back to the show, Lil B.
Thank you so
You look
much.
beautiful.
Are we talking to Lil B or are we talking to the based god right now?
The base god is here.
Oh, my bad. That is my
Base
bad.
god is here.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Unleash your refreshing citrus kick. Do the do.
Glasses, how much are chinchillas?
New,
Glasses, do not buy my girlfriend.
but not better. New and better. The 2017 Hyundai Elantra with smartwatch connectivity. Not just new, better.
Something bad is coming. And your town is going to be a very different place. When I step out on that field and I let it out to play.
Welcome to stuff Dad would buy himself if he knew about it. At the Home Depot, this workbench is up for anything or down. This grill delivers smoking, direct, and infrared options all at once. And the speed and torque of these tools can be customized with his phone. Hello, the future calling. Show Dad you're his biggest fan with your choice of this combo kit or chest and cabinet set, just $99. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Wendy's spin on the Bacon Mozzarella Burger is a deliciously different experience. With thick-cut oven-baked bacon, juicy never-frozen beef, melty mozzarella, and a garlic Parmesan sauce. Wendy's Bacon Mozzarella Burger is a can't-miss collaboration.
Buy an eligible Galaxy device and get a free Gear VR virtual reality headset.
Give Dad a gift that works as hard as he does, like dependable steel trimmers, starting at just $129.95, and legendary steel chainsaws, start at just $179.95. Find your Father's Day gift today at steeldealers.com.
OJ, Made in America, premieres Saturday at 9 on ABC.
Let's play two NL division clashes back
back-to-back. A Sunday night baseball doubleheader. Cardinals, Pirates, Dodgers, Giants. Sunday on ESPN.
He and Zelly are beautiful people. I think they're an expiring couple, and I don't know if they're married.
If only he was an expiring contract. The Lakers would be happy right now.
Ooh, you ain't right.
What?
Sorry, so stupid.
But yeah, but you know, shout out to Nick Young. But you know, obviously, I think D'Angelo Russell was very wrong for that, and that put me on. You know, that really put him on my watch list, as well as Matthew Dellavedova.
Oh,
that Dirty Jelly.
Wait,
Dirty
what?
Jelly with the dirty plays, and you know what? I haven't seen anybody really bring this to the light. You know, so I really want to talk about the smack last year that. Well, you know, I heard Deli practices where I practice, so maybe if we talk to him.
Interesting.
Does that mean Steph gives him like 50 in game 4 or 5 or something like that? Is that how he's going to be punished?
Yes, you know, well, first, Deli is not cursed, but he's not cursed.
He's on the list.
Steph,
Not
yeah,
yet.
he's on the list.
Not yet.
But Draymond is a little dirty, or so. Excuse me, base guy. Draymond's.
Don't yell
You
at
watch
him.
your tone.
You're taking care of the Bay Area, base guy? Is that what's going on there? Because Draymond kind of dirty.
The Bay Area is where my heart's at, but I like to be fair and honest with all.
Yeah, you have to be with the power.
Draymond's on the watch list, no?
But Draymond, I think Draymond plays very passionately, and
that's what you call a foot.
Okay, do not take his back
He's a
talk
big guy. He's a big
against
guy.
all of us.
Please
don't
make
curse
the
the
base
show.
god curse you, please.
Marcellus, we'll get rid of you before we'll do anything else.
Draymond is not cursed.
Okay.
We're going to play a little game called Cursed or Not Cursed. Cursed, not cursed. I'm going to give you this. And we're going to start with, we have to start with, I think the obvious first choice would be James Harden. Yes? Yes. You cursed him for stealing your cookie dance back in the day. You're already holding it up. You said you removed the curse on the jump, and then you re-cursed him for the season.
Yeah.
Right now, where does he stand? He stands still. Wow. Okay.
This was early, you know, while you were speaking about it. You know, we know this. This is something that the world knows. And James Harden just needs to come to facts and be honest with the
What does he
dance
need
that
to
he
do?
stole.
What does he need to do?
Just be honest and say, hey, Lil B, that dance that you created inspired me.
Was part of the curse Khloe Kardashian?
Shout out to Khloe Kardashian.
Okay, you're
everybody, you know, saying that, no, man, Kardashian family, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, okay.
Proof is in the pudding. Harden's clearly correct.
Next up, Marcellus.
Yes?
Austin Rivers.
Oh!
Over the years,
Stop it.
he's gotten stuffed by his very own rim. Spent a lot of time on the floor. I'm not sure what he's doing down there. He just takes really, really ugly shots. Is he cursed? Not cursed. And we're going to throw one other choice in there for you. Is he just bad at basketball?
Oh, you stop it.
You know, I'm going to be hard on Rivers.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Come on, base guy. Come on, Lil B. Come on now. Respect.
You know what?
Yeah, baby.
He's just bad at basketball.
Austin's not.
Oh.
So then it's this. Just kidding.
I don't know what he's doing down there either.
Here's the floor.
Hey,
Why is he always on the floor?
he's going to get paid
What's
this
he
year.
doing down there?
Oh, man. Yeah, he does fall a lot.
You mentioned this next guy. I want to know officially, though, what's going to happen. D'Angelo Russell, everybody knows he's a kid with a phone and a camera, and things got out of control.
He made a
The
mistake.
bro code, as you people say. You.
He set up his teammates.
That being said, right now, is he cursed or not cursed?
I think this is a...
How much more cursed could the Lakers be?
For the first, this is a Sports Nation first. He is officially cursed.
Oh!
I didn't want to have
You see? You
I didn't want to be a
bro
part of
code, but look what happens.
I don't want to be a part of that, but I do actually want to be a part of that.
You do?
And I am
So
very
sorry. I'm so sorry.
What could possibly happen to him that's worse than where he is right now?
Is he going to get traded to the Clippers?
Funny you should mention that.
You better
We got love for the Clippers. Clippers are a great organization, but, you know, we definitely... Russell, we'll see what's going on.
That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, and they're drafted at number 2 overall this year.
Hey,
maybe he'll come in and take
Giggle pants over there. We're not finished.
Oh, really? We got more?
We're going to just take out an entire team here to see what's going on.
No,
Marcellus's Clippers cannot get out of the second round of the NBA playoffs. Their mascot is
That would be
stupid.
good, though.
In their history.
Blake Griffin and CP3 hurt.
Yeah.
Is it
This
because
has to
they
be
complain
weird.
too much? Does it anger the base god that they complain
Yeah.
after every call?
Trashing the Clippers when
Yes.
they're a great organization, and I can see next year that things will be shaping up. So let's go.
So-
they made it to the playoffs. So
So not,
Second round next year or something like that?
This boy
So they're
good.
not cursed as of now. What would need to happen for you to put a curse on the Clippers officially?
And how can we make that happen?
Yes, what do you need from us?
Well, no, wrong. Y'all don't love me.
Well, last year, you know, with the owner, I think Mr. Sterling, but
That's true.
Right, you know that. Other than that, I think the players are good.
That was our window, Max. That was our window.
You missed it.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Newbie Base God, D'Angelo Russell officially cursed. You heard it here first. We'll be back.
I love it.
That hurts.
I love it so much.
Poor kid.
I like the base god and the basketball guys working hard.
Flip City, Chip
I know,
City.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Unleash your refreshing citrus kick. Do the do.
Glasses, how much are chinchillas?
New,
Glasses, do not buy my girlfriend a...
but not better. New and better. The 2017 Hyundai Elantra with smartwatch connectivity. Not just new, better.
Welcome to stuff Dad would buy himself if he knew about it. At the Home Depot, this workbench is up for anything or down. This grill delivers smoking, direct, and infrared options all at once. And the speed and torque of these tools can be customized with his phone. Hello, the future calling. Show Dad you're his biggest fan with your choice of this combo kit or chest and cabinet set, just 99 bucks. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Wendy's spin on the bacon mozzarella burger is a deliciously different experience. With thick-cut oven-baked bacon, juicy never-frozen beef, melty mozzarella, and a garlic parmesan sauce. Wendy's bacon mozzarella burger is a can't-miss collaboration.
You seem like nice people, so you should know something bad is coming. To do what it was fed to do, trained to do. Strip the only home you know of its joy. Your town is gonna be a very different place when I let it out to play.
Give Dad a gift that works as hard as he does, like dependable steel trimmers, starting at just $129.95, and legendary steel chainsaws, start at just $179.95. Find your Father's Day gift today at steeldealers.com.
With NASCAR Race View, you're in control. Bring your race day experience to life with live 3D features. You can access NASCAR Race View on every device with just one subscription. Learn more at NASCAR.com/raceview.
Kevin, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Excuse me.
Presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Friday night, game 4, LeBron seeking one for the land. 9 East United.
This is the whole shooting
How about
match,
this?
man.
How about not a double-digit blowout,
How
and
about
maybe it'll be fun.
Either the Cavs defend. This is really defending home.
Oh, hey! That's after NCAA Track and Field Championship.
Ooh,
Why
after
not?
track.
With Connors and Bristol.
Those are attractive people.
That is.
I'll do that.
That'd
They're
be hard
very
to follow up.
attractive
Track and
people.
field
They should
the
be on
best sport
TV.
in the world.
Those are some fun-loving folks right there. By the way, guys,
what they don't have in looks, they make up for in attitude. Those three.
I don't like to get on my soapbox or do personal things, but I want to dedicate today's C Block to Angela Healy. Right now, time for Pulse of the Nation. By Toyota. Winner bear!
Oh, that's the greatest thing in the history of television.
Check out this bear trying to open a family's door. Hitch a ride. Why wouldn't